What's up, Phantoms? Welcome back. Welcome to the Beards and Bellies podcast, part two. We're still gonna continue our story that we left out, and I think what we're gonna talk about is how we got the idea to do a YouTube video together. Um, we hanged out with Zan. We went to go see Morbius, and we were like, it was an alright movie. It was okay. Like it wasn't that much exciting. And then me and you were just talking after the movie, where you were talking. You were telling me the ideas of going out and doing ghost adventuring and stuff.
Yeah, was it? So, I mean, I get a lot of random ideas. By the way, me bashing brains again, and but yeah, was it? I get random thoughts. Was it in? Was it that movie we saw? Was it? I don't know why. I guess maybe because was it? Wasn't it the one with the one who played Ash from the Army of Darkness?
I think so. It was the guy from 30 Seconds to Mars, that singer.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was that Morbius movie.
It was the Morbius movie, and it's like we had, and I had kept bringing up. I was bringing up that we was it with Big J that I used to do the ghost adventuring with, and we never record. And it was like it's kind of weird, strange that we never recorded. We should have, but we should just go out there for the experience. And we were talking, and Dark Light here, he was like, dude, I actually wanted to do that for a long time. I couldn't find anybody.
Yeah.
And he had brought it up. I was like, yo. And then we just kind of connected. It was like, it's been so hard to find somebody like, hey, do you want to do this? Everybody would be like, nah, bro. It sounds a little too spooky.
For real, like I would have people, like I would have my cousin, my brother wanted to go in, and then they were like, nah, I'm busy, I gotta do stuff. Nah, I don't really feel like doing it. You sure there's gonna be like crazy people out there and stuff like that? You don't know what's gonna happen. And to me, I just wanted to do it. I wanted to check it out. I wanted to see what this worked, and I was trying to get friends in it. I was trying to get people, and they would say yes, but then the next day they'd be like, no, like I don't really feel like it. I don't really want to be filmed. It's mostly because they don't want to be filmed, and I respect that. But I didn't have my editing stuff ready for it to block people's faces, to muffle their voices and all that, and I didn't really want to do that because that was my first time doing it, and I don't want to just keep blocking people's faces off of it and just have me. If it was just gonna be, if I was just gonna do that, then I should just went by myself. But I didn't have rides. I didn't really have places to go do that. So I was like, when you were telling me about it, I was like really excited about it. I was like, yeah, I'm down for it. Like I want to do it. I always wanted to do it. I always wanted to try it out. And then when we tried it out, I loved it. When we went to the abandoned brewery, I remember that. We had a great time there. I remember that. And that's on your channel.
Yeah,
that's on your YouTube channel.
The Lone Star Brewery Adventure is on Bash and Brains. Please check it out. That one was a little bit choppy. Was it?
It was our first video, so.
Well, it was like because I was like also for me, I was like I hadn't edited videos in a long time, so there's a lot of splits also because our buddy at the time Anon was it will bring up his new name when it comes time, but yes, Anonymous. Yeah, it was like. We could say it in different ways, I guess. Was it? But we was it worried if like I was like I think he said he didn't want his to then be filmed, and then later he's like, oh no, you. I was like, damn it, I did all that editing for. Oh, well, I was also turning off the camera.
Yeah.
I was like, but the entire time I could have just said like, hey bro, is it cool we just filming? Like, I could have got everything.
Yeah, I kept had to move it or like film his hand. Like when he had my phone to talk to the spirit, I had to film his hand the whole entire time. I had to keep moving it away and everything. I had to make sure I'm just filming me and you the whole entire time, and I was fine with it until you told me like, oh, he said it was fine, and I was like, oh well, we already edited the video. It's already too late. We can't
too late. We can't go back in time.
We can't go back and do it. The video's already gonna be up already, and we just threw it out there. I think it was one of our best videos. I like that one. That was our first video too, and I like it. You did a great job on the editing.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah. Now I do the editing now for the videos.
I'm audio.
You're just the music.
I'm A. He's V.
Yeah. I'm the video. He's the audio. And I like that. Like like I always wanted to go out and do adventuring. I see it from oh my gosh, to paranormal like the paranormal files, ghost adventures, all the ghost adventuring YouTube videos. I always wanted to do it. I always wanted to go to abandoned places, abandoned
And
houses.
same here was it. I got into was it. I was into Oh My Gosh, Mosargy, and then G Team Paranormal,
Mm.
and then also was it UGUE,
Yeah,
Urban Ghost, Urban Exploration,
yeah,
and I was like those were like the main ones. And then not only that, I think there was it Franco TV.
Franco TV. Yeah,
Franco TV, and there was another one that was a friend of Mosargy. I'm trying to remember. I think it was Franco actually.
I think so.
I think so. But that was those are the ones that like really inspired me. I was like, damn, it was like, but Big J like he didn't want to do it anymore, and I was like, damn it. I was like, I don't got nobody, and I was like, I can't go out there by myself, and most of the time nobody like everybody gets. I think everybody gets nervous about hauntings. Or
Yeah,
really,
they're afraid that they're gonna bring it home. They're afraid that someone that's not supposed to be there is gonna be there. And
yeah.
that happened to us one time. Happened to
Mhm.
us when we were going for the 420 Rock.
Yeah,
When we were going, that video is not even up because of it.
yeah. That one
Cause we're looking for the Devil's Den
yeah, that one we went to. Oh yeah, we hadn't found it completely yet. We went to the 420 Rock,
first. Yeah,
and then we ended we ended it short. We're like, oh okay, let's go.
yeah,
But the second time we went back, we went to the Devil's Den
yeah.
instead.
Cause the guy that we're having problems with told you, because you told him like, hey, where's the Devil's Den at? Oh, it's all the way over there, dude. Just keep going all the way. Like when you enter, go left, and keep going all the way straight until you see an opening. You see an opening.
The really nice guy.
Yeah, the really nice guy, and yeah, the really nice guy was like, yeah, once you see that opening, you go straight into it. There's gonna be some steps you have to go through, and then there it is. You're gonna see it right in first hand, and we did. we were looking. We were like, no way.
I was thinking of a good memory was of and that one well I think it was the last one we did. I think it was part 2 of Devil's Den when we went. So that would have been the third video because the first one was a Twitch video,
Yeah.
and then the second one says first, and then the third one says second.
Because the first time we did was on the Twitch video.
Yeah, and it was we were both running Twitch, and but when it was that one was at part 2, which was the third visit actually. Um, we kept hearing like rustling in the grass or the leaves, and we're like, okay, let's just point the flashlights and say, it's like, okay, you got my six. I was like, oh, you got my 6. Okay, watch my 12. And like,
yeah. And
Or
then
yeah, I'm like- I'm like-
use the foam as the trigger and all that.
I was like, hey, you got my back. I was like, hey, was it? You know, like we're armed, we're protected. What is it? We don't want any trouble. And then it's a freaking armadillo.
Oh yeah, it was the
It's
armadillo
also-
freaking flipping around.
Yeah, and then it starts sliding down
Sliding
the hill.
the hill. Cause we were in the stairs. We were
And
going
then-
down.
And then next to us on the hill,
Yeah.
the armadillo's just doing this. I was like, dude, look, that's the culprit right there.
Yeah. You know you live in Texas when you see armadillos.
And that, and I was like, but it like I was so nervous. I was like,
Nah, you're good, bro.
I was like, damn it. I was like, we waited for like a good like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah,
before
we waited
down.
until we fully went down. Cause I thought I heard something, and I was like, "Hey, bro, you hear that?" You were like, "Yeah." I was like, "All right." And we were just planning things out because we didn't know what to do.
And we're like, we came all this way, but do we give up? Do we go through?
I wanted to keep going. I didn't care. I was like, "Oh man," I was like, "I'm gonna do what I need to do. We gotta do this video. I ain't trying to do this again. We're gonna go do it. And we're gonna full." And that was the same day when you stepped out of the circle, and you felt sick, and you threw up in that the forest area.
Where there was the kid giggling.
The kid. Oh, when we heard the kid giggling, and I remember you were like, "Hey, you heard that?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "You heard a kid giggle, right?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Dude.
And it was in film too. You hear it distant. You didn't hear it that loud, but you hear it low. And I was like, "What the fuck?" And then you were feeling a little bit better because we stepped away from there. And then you were like, let's go back. And then you're like, next time when we come back, we need to go to the right. We need to go right back into where we heard that giggling. And we went pretty early. This time we didn't go at night. This time we actually came like around this time of day.
And that one with that Devil's in video, there wasn't much.
No.
It was a very short video because we tried. I got us Gear Pros, budget GoPros. I mean, I've seen a lot of reviews for other like Vermonts, and we just got to get a GoPro, an actual GoPro.
Yeah, we actually had to get one.
Like like a legitimate GoPro because like those they were so staticky. Like you could see everything, but man, all you heard was just buzzing all the entire video. And like how were we gonna get the audio because that was the audio.
Yeah.
Like what were we gonna do about the audio? Like what blanket? But what if there was something heard?
Yeah.
I was like, man, that whole basically like all the audio got ruined.
Yeah, I couldn't use that footage at all. The only footage I could use was when I was playing at the Ouija board.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing I did. What I did was I took the voice out of it and I put our voices in it where the video starts, and I put our video in it, our voices, and where the second video I'm filming on my phone, I put that voice on it so it can overlap it, and then it kept going the whole time. That's why when you see that part, you see us talking, that's me putting the audio into that. And I was like, I had to make sure it was matching the right way, and then once that part was gone, it was straight to me facing it with my phone to film the same area to a different angle. That's why you see a different angle for me, and that was a good thing I was filming on my phone, because just in case if that camera wasn't working, I had to use my phone the whole entire time.
And you know what? I realized I didn't even I did use it like in my home, like checked it, but it wasn't buzzing.
Yeah.
And as soon as we got outside, I'm guessing it was because of being outside, it was buzzing.
Yeah.
And then like after that one, we did another was it cemetery adventure.
We did a lot of cemeteries adventures.
Yeah, was it the cemeteries? Like I was like, I did agree. Was it like I was like the views started getting really low on it. So I was like, yeah. I was like, they're not going up. I was like, it's like I guess people were like, you know. I was like, for the fans, I was like, yeah,
I kept going all the time to this one cemetery that we always go to.
There was one that we had went there at least like 4 times, maybe
five times,
maybe 5. But I was like, this is already.
We almost went again until we were like, nah, we shouldn't, because we kept going.
We kept going. I was like, that was when we started doing that was probably the last one, and then we started doing the movies reviews. Movie reviews was it? So it went. Video 1 was
Pray.
No.
No.
The going to the adventures.
Oh, going to the yeah.
From the beginning, was it? It was
going to the adventures. No, the abandoned places.
It was the what was it? The Hot Wells hotel, the ruins of the hotel.
Yeah, the ruins.
Yeah, that one was like. But that was only on Twitch.
That was only on Twitch. That wasn't on YouTube.
That was like gone.
Because my phone was acting up that day. For some reason, it was acting up. It didn't want to film. Because I think because we did the cemetery, and I already had all that clips for that cemetery, that I didn't really have that much data to use.
No, we hadn't done a cemetery.
Oh no, we didn't. Oh no. Then I don't know what happened. I think it probably was my phone. Probably it was. I didn't have an SD card.
That was literally our. First, it was our Twitch video.
Yeah. Our Twitch video when
It was the first Twitch video.
Yeah.
And it was the Hot Wheels ruins. And then from Hot Wheels we went to
the tunnels.
No, we went to we went right from there. We were gonna go to another one, but we ended up going from there to Lone Star Brewery.
There was Starberry.
And then
we went to the trail. What was that trail?
Comanche Trail.
The Comanche Trail. When the camera fell on me.
That was the second video.
When the candles blew out one by one.
Yeah, that was so that one was that footage. I was like, man, that footage. One day again, I was like, we'll catch a blood moon, like a full moon or maybe a new moon.
Yeah.
Dude, and we'll catch something good there, man.
Yeah.
I was like, cause I was like, damn it. I was like, we were both recording Twitch.
Yeah, we were. This is when I started filming on my. The next time I was filming on my phone because I was like, nah,
I don't want to lose it.
I don't want to lose it this time because then no one won't believe it. And surprisingly, it came back on Twitch. Remember when you told me the videos went back
Yeah.
on the Twitch and they came back, and I was like,
It caught clips. It has
clips of it.
It has clips of from Twitch. I found there was on my Twitch. I have the clips of the one from the Lone Star Brewery.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was it? I'm not sure. Was it on yours? Did you have? Was it? If you have clips of the Comanche Trail,
I have to check it.
see if you have clips.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one was that was the second video. Then the third one, we did a third one of the third video in our history was another one of the Comanche Trail, and then we started doing the
cemeteries,
the San Juan and San Jose Cemetery, and then but there was also like a bunch of Twitch where there was one where we were going to missions.
Yeah, the mission ones.
But they were all Twitch ones. There was an in between one that was a Twitch video, but it was never released on YouTube.
Yeah, I didn't release. I don't know why I didn't release it on YouTube. Normally I do. Normally what I do is I screen record it and then I put it on YouTube. And that's the time I always film it. Now I just use my phone just to film the whole thing, so we can keep everything there.
I think another one was I think that was. I'm not sure if it got released. Oh no, it never did. It was so short and there was not much going on.
Yeah. Is that the one that
Loma, the Loma Chinese Cemetery? Or
yeah.
Lona, I don't think that one never got released.
No. What happened to the one that we went with Anonymous? It was a side of the street. And remember, we were driving and we had to like park somewhere, and then we had to go, and then we had to go straight to because there was cars driving and we had to like run to the other side.
Yeah, that was the Lona Chinese
There
Cemetery.
we go. That one we never released. I don't know why we didn't. I think because it was short.
Yeah, there was not much going on.
Nothing much happened, and that's why we didn't really throw it on there because nothing happened.
Yeah.
Even though we were trying our best, we even stayed there for like a good time. We stand there and nothing was really going on.
Yeah, we even did the whole spirit box session where we used the radio. You could see it in our videos where we use the radio and go back and forth.
Yeah.
There was one, I think it was the last one of the San Juan Cemetery, or San Jose, one of the two. It was the bigger one. That one we as always was a yes, we do get permission. We always ask. And it's just that we already did a lot of the cemeteries, but that one of the nights that we was at the entrances, we kept rolling back and forth. I kept rolling back and forth on the radio.
Yeah.
And it was picking up a lot. Like you would ask.
It would pick it up.
It would pick up. I was like, there was like "You Be by Grave," electrocution, drowning. I was like, there was nothing, no song playing.
No.
That I swiped through that talked about being electrocuted or drowning.
No.
Like the songs that were playing were about like mostly love songs.
Yeah, they were like, where do you know they were love songs?
It was like what we're in a love song is like they're gonna be I electrocuted you or something.
Yeah, or I will drown you or something.
I'm gonna drown you with love.
I will drown for you or something. No, it was nothing like that.
No.
Like the whole entire time it was like love songs for some reason, and then all these words would like normally come out, and then there was like a name came out and we couldn't barely even heard it. Because I think you said what was your name, and it said a name, but we can barely even heard it. It was like a little whisper of a name.
Yeah.
And it was weird that happened. And I don't think we filmed. Did we film it? I think we did. We filmed it for Twitch. That's the problem though. We did film it on your Twitch. That was your Twitch. Because I was telling you that I was trying to figure out
how to screen record my Twitch.
Yeah, screen record and everything, and we didn't get it.
We both did Twitch that night.
We both did Twitch that night, and I shouldn't have did Twitch that night. I should have just did it on my phone, but I didn't expect we were gonna get something right there and then.
And we did. That's why now.
Now I just film on my phone. Now
same with me too. It was like because I like if we go somewhere, I'm not gonna Twitch record it.
That's why we banned Twitch. Well,
yeah. We're still there.
We haven't been in Twitch since we started the movie reviews.
Man, we haven't been in Twitch since we're doing movie reviews with Twitch.
The last time we did with Twitch was the Creep Show 2.
Yeah.
That was the last time we did with the.
Well,
Twitch.
we're getting technical difficulties, and it
The
removed.
videos weren't the video wasn't going all the way. It was shorting it.
Yeah, I was getting tired of it.
And we were like, forget, just get our phones, just start filming it from there.
Let's just go straight. Just keep it YouTube. We went. I think we did the move of like at one point we were doing. It was Twitch, and YouTube, and then it turned from. It was YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok, and then it just became YouTube and TikTok.
We're already gonna do TikTok videos. We've been busy. We've been slacking on it. We will be putting TikToks. We do have a TikTok. We do have a TikTok page. I will put this in the end so you guys can follow our TikTok.
Yeah.
We do the Beards&Belly's TikTok. We have that as well.
Yeah, literally our name.
Yeah, we literally do that. We are gonna be planning to do an Instagram page, a Facebook page. Join it. We will be planning to put clips of our videos and our podcast into those pages as well.
Ooh.
So you guys can see that. YouTube is starting to do shorts. I want to start putting more shorts into it as well. So you guys can see. If you guys don't want to see the full video, you can watch the shorts. You can watch the TikTok, the Instagram, all that. We will be planning that. It's just gonna take time. Give us time to figure out what we gotta do and everything. And then we let you know once we get everything settled and everything. We will announce it. We will.
I was gonna say through our back with the history was like I think was it Prey, which we actually we had our first time with Zan. We had first time with Zan for Prey.
Mm-hmm. I apologize, guys, if you see me standing up and all that. Last time when we were doing the podcast, the camera clipped off and we had to use Bash's phone. So if you guys see me getting up time to time, is because I need to make sure that we're still filming.
Yeah.
So I apologize for that, guys.
You good? And
and now you hear dogs in the background. Apologize for that. We're in the backyard.
we got where is it? We went from the Prey movie review with Zan, and then the following after that, I think we did those couple. We did Halloween. I think we did the Fog.
We did so we did the John man, I'm gonna butcher his name.
John Carpenter.
John Carpenter. I have his sweater and all that too. Well, sweatshirt. We did the Carpenter series. We didn't even thought of it either.
Yeah, because I chose one of John Carpenter. You chose one of John Carpenter.
Because we go to the library to pick these movies out, guys. We do. I'm not ashamed of it. Go to your local libraries. They have good movies there. They even have Blu-ray too. We went to have the idea for the Halloween theme movies, and I choose the John Carpenter movie, Halloween, and then you choose the Fog because the Fog was right there when we were looking for it. Cause we're like, hey, we're looking for Halloween. Oh yeah, it's right here. It's next to the John Carpenter section. I was like, wait, there's a John Carpenter section? I was like, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he did a lot of movies.
And they were all
there.
John Carpenter's, I think, was even including Christine.
Christine was there.
Christine is John Carpenter. I was like, was that one was a fun one? Was because I think that one I hadn't. It wasn't until the second video I did our or I think it was our third one. We did the. Oh, I got to finally where we were talking about putting our own music.
Yeah.
And that was my first. That was the first one I did my music at because we did after that one we did. What was it? One of the Chucky movies. What was it? Child's Play.
Child's Play.
First one.
The first Child's Play.
And I think that one was it. Child's Play. It was Child's Play and was it Halloween Ends?
Halloween Ends, yes.
Yeah, and I think it was either that one or the following one that I did the
music for.
Yeah, the music for it.
I want to say you did for the Child's Play and Halloween Ends. I want to say you did for that one.
Yeah.
And then after that we did Creep Show. Just Creep Show. We just did that one.
It was its own on by its own.
And then the other one was Scooby Doo, Zombie Island, and Courage to Carry Dog. one of the episodes.
Yeah, it was.
It was a double feature.
Yeah, we did.
that.
Yeah, the way it was like, and that was the point you start seeing like from all the way from Devil's Den and Prey and everything, like borders, and not only that, the pictures in the beginning of
Yeah.
the intro, and then also the title names like title, and then the by was it was Child's Play 1
Mhm.
and Halloween Ends with music by Bash and Brain. So I
Yeah.
started bringing in the music. I was
Yeah.
like, yo, this is getting good.
Yeah, it's building up to it, and it's still building up.
Mm.
I always wanted to do reviews. I always wanted to do movie reviews. I always see movie reviews, show reviews, and stuff like that. I always wanted to throw that in there. We even did a documentary, The Black Whale Ghost.
Yeah, that one was fun too.
We did that one. We saw the second one, but we didn't do the second video for that. I think the next time when we get together, we are gonna do The Black Whale Ghost
Part 2.
Part 2. We are gonna start. We are gonna bring more documentary reviews. We even got to talk about documentaries and history in these podcasts as well.
There's a lot. It's like there's a lot of documentaries we could choose from. I'm like there's a lot of them that we, like me and Mr. Darklight here, was it that we relate with, or like, yo, you like that one? I like that one too.
Yeah.
We both like them, and the thing being is like it, that's where we relate on a lot of things. Was it music being one? Then I was like, I should have brought my vest.
Yeah.
Was it relating that, and then horror movies relating that, ghost adventuring relating that, and then on top of that, the videos we watch ourselves, was it through YouTube, was like that's what we relate with.
Yeah.
And was it we talked about it in part 1? We was like, holy crap, we related.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, like when we couldn't do the abandoned places and stuff, we were just doing movie reviews. We were doing shows, documentaries. I told Bash, I was like, in the new year, I want to start throwing more stuff ideas. I want to throw more videos ideas. Going to more going back to the abandoned places, going back to these haunted places. Start doing the podcast. The number one thing I wanted to do was doing a podcast. I was looking up stuff that we can use for our podcast, like the microphones. Like, I love that I brought this to us, and now we can bring the microphones for the podcast and for our videos as well when we do reviews, when we go out there. Because I know like the wind will come in and all
Start
that.
whipping
Up, and you can barely hear us. And now we got microphones to the point that now we can actually do these type of videos. So I love that. I'm sorry that I sound like a broken record, but I am excited. I am happy that we actually got to actually sit down and talk about it, and be sitting here and talk about anything here. Our like literally like when we do our third podcast, that's gonna be topics. We're gonna have topics. We're gonna have story times and stuff like that, and sitting together and talking and having a conversation, and that's what we're gonna be doing for this podcast. And part 1 just came out there. Go check it out, guys. Go watch part 1. Follow us around, man. We are gonna keep going, and we will be announcing a YouTube channel for the Beards and Bellies podcast. There will be a channel for this podcast. Part 1 and part 2 is gonna be here at Mr. Dark Light's channel, my channel. But number 3, the third podcast will be in the new YouTube channel.
Beards and Bellies.
So go check it out, guys. Hopefully by today we got the channel ready to go, so I can, in the end, I can show you guys to go straight to it. There will be links. I will put a link for the YouTube channel. I'm gonna do my very best to put the link. I know you can do it on a laptop, but I don't know about phones. I need to see how you can do it on the phone. I have a feeling I can do it on the phone. I just need to do the research for it, and I will be doing a link. If not, then I will take a screenshot of the YouTube channel and then go straight to it, guys. It's just gonna be us. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have us sitting right here, and we're just gonna take a picture and have us just sitting like that for now until we get together and make a logo for the podcast and for us.
I like the idea. I was like, hey, like this, like something like, like
Yeah. Until
like
we make a
interview
logo.
style, like I'm like, like chilling.
Yeah.
Like, hey.
Or have us in the backyard with beers.
Hey, hell yeah.
Be like
It's
this, be like cheering.
Cheers. Like there's champagne.
Yeah,
Hey,
with the teacups.
yo,
I'm
hey,
kidding. That would be funny.
hey, if you notice, was that we were always laughing about something, even when like we're doing haunted stuff, we're laughing
We're,
about something.
we're making jokes or we're saying something when we do it. It's fun because we're having fun with it. We love doing this. It's this to us is not a career. To us is our free time. Us
Having
doing this,
fun.
we're having fun with it, and it's getting there. It's getting to a career, and it's getting there. And time you're nothing's gotta change.
I mean, the one part is like I'm like, he does the editing real fast, and then I'm doing the music. I was like, I'm starting to do music even faster. I was like, but that's something he gets. I was like, and then for me, music is fun. It's like throw an idea like, hey, what style do you want to listen to?
Doing the videos is fun.
Yeah.
Editing the videos is fun. I love editing videos now. I used to do it all the time. I used to do it all by myself. Now I'm doing it for us, and it's more fun for me. Now it's like a regular thing I do now. Is just editing the videos, making sure everything's there, having the topics ready to go, and everything. And we're just at this point we're just free talking right now because, like I said, we just wanted to do part two to continue what we did for part one, and we're just gonna have conversation. And this is how this podcast is gonna work. These videos are just us having a conversation, sitting down, having a conversation. Because normally we do that in our movie reviews and all that, but we never ever have a sit down and talk about whatever we feel like talking about.
Yeah.
Now we have a video. Now we can focus that video on having a conversation like we normally do when we sit down and have a beer or eat or something. This is what we normally do.
And the thing is, I agree with it because I was like, it brings another style of video into our repertoire. I mean, think about it. First, it was all ghost adventuring videos. Then it became ghost adventuring videos and movie reviews. Then it went from ghost adventuring videos, movie reviews, and then on top of that, we started doing holiday videos
And crafts.
and like we have two craft videos.
Two crafts
We have the
videos.
pumpkin one, and then we have
The gingerbread.
the gingerbread house. I was like, dude, it was like if that's not different, I was like, I don't know what is. And then we're doing podcast. I was like, hell yeah, let's. I was like, people are gonna look at the channel and be like, what do I want to watch? Ghost adventuring, movie review, holiday special.
I do get people be like, I'm confused about your channel. What is it? I was like, anything. It could be anything.
It's like I have to like. I was like,
And you don't hear that a lot. You don't hear that in other channels. It's normally there's one thing and there's one thing only.
Yeah.
But with our channel, it's like, no, it's multiple things that we love to do. We're doing it because we love it. If we always tell everyone in the end of the videos, hey, you have a suggestion, let us know. We do it. But we haven't been having those, so we do what we do.
Put it in a comment. I was like, put it in the comment.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid. I was like, we enjoy criticism. I was like, even if it's I don't care if it's a funny comment.
Yeah.
We're gonna laugh. I was like, one of the things I was thinking about also is like when we were talking about how much we were growing, microphones, tripod, not only that, then the editing, like looking more. I'm like, damn. I'm like, I brought it up the last video was it where my wife was like, yo, she was like, whoa, are these your videos? I was like, yeah. This is looking really, really good. Like she was like, this is looking really professional. Like I mean, she was like, you have the music playing, then you have, and it's your own music. Then you have, it says, what is it? The title, what is it? And then on top of that, the description, and then you have the side by side double feature video. She was like, I think it was the Halloween Ends one, the Child's Play one, and she was like, this is like when you, she was like, in comparison to if I were to go watch somebody else's YouTube video, this is looking like theirs. Yeah. Like, but it's y'all. And in comparison to the first few videos, it just shows the first clip of where we do the ghost adventure. Yeah. It made it drastic change. I was like, yeah. I was like, thank you. She was like, and I brought up the receipt. Was it when you received the email? Yeah. YouTube. I was like, she was like, nuh-uh. I was like, yeah.
I'm just waiting for we're just waiting for 1,000 subscribers, guys. We will get there. We will get there. Man, once we get, I just realized this. Once we get 1,000 subscribers, we're gonna get a button. It's gonna be a small one, but I don't care.
I don't care. I'll be proud of it.
When I get it, I'll be like, hopefully they emailed me. I was like, hey, can you put Bastion Prince in there too? I was like, I know it's my name, but I was like, hey, give me a Sharpie. I put his name under it. I don't care. I was like,
magic marker.
I get the magic marker. Hey, you're not supposed to write it. Hey, it's my own care. I was like, we did that.
Hey, put a label on it.
Put a label. I make sure they put your name on it. I make sure of it. I'll be like, hey, look, I need his name on there too.
Was it like? It was making me think of like how much we were going. It was making me think of like when we did the Ghost Adventures. When we first started the Ghost Adventures, we didn't even have a tripod.
No, we didn't.
We just had phones, and then we grew a little bit. Like we got a backpack, and then we started. I think we didn't have a Ouija board. Was it?
No,
it was
we didn't have a Ouija board.
Was that? I brought the tripod, but that was the only thing in there. Then I brought the radio for the spirit box sessions. Mm-hmm. And then I brought the professional headlamp, and then the salt. Shout out to my Theo who gave me the pendulum.
The pendulum. The salt.
The what?
The salt. And then the salt for the circle.
Oh yeah. The salt. And then what was it? And then also the candles.
The candles.
Have candles for the circle. The salt. Yes. And then you already brought the salt circle. Yeah. Morton's salt.
Morton's salt.
And then also HEB salt.
Yeah. HEB. From RHEB. I don't know if we can say that or not. Nah, there is my HEB, but I said RHEB.
RHEB. What was it? And we had the sage.